Hello, once again, here on day 3 with the Marcher's Honest Challenge, teaching myself how to play River Flows in You fingerstyle on the guitar. Once again, I don't own the song, never have, never will. All rights belong to Yiruma. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing his name right. I really don't know, but I'm gonna try to continue off where I left off pretty much and just see where it goes from there. So, without further ado, here we go. Ah, well, I'm making progress. I still haven't quite incorporated those second notes into things, so it's gonna take more work. But I still have I still have a lot of time left to work. So let's do it. Okay. Okay. It's getting those second notes in. That's what's going to be really challenging for me right now because the first notes I've got down fairly well. Can do that consistently, but problem is after the first two notes, the after that every other note has every other time I got to play two strings at the same time, and it's gonna take some getting used to. I swear, does that sound right? Huh. It's gonna take getting used to. Well, at least I'm hitting the right string more consistently at this point, so that's a step in the right direction. And just so you guys know, I'm just looking at the chords on my tablet here while I'm looking down because I definitely do not have this memorized. No, that's not right. There we go. There we go. Day 3, and I haven't even really gotten past this first part, so kind of embarrassing. But it's it's all about learning something new. It's about staying consistent with it, just like doing any sort of workout. Not going to be able to to bust out 100 push-ups straight out the gate normally. You got to work your way up there. And same way with this. Stay, just keep on doing it, and you'll find yourself improving. Maybe not, you might not notice the results immediately, but I almost guarantee you that like 2 weeks from now, I look back at my first video, the results are going to be astonishing. So just gotta keep with it. Okay, I wasn't even looking at the right chord for. Well, I guess they're not really chords that I'm doing. More, I'll have to do more research to find out exactly what they're called, but I'll just call them chords for now. Unless someone in the comments wants to correct me, then by all means do so. But just kind of improvise with what I already know this sounds like. Okay. Okay, so I've now at least I think successfully played all of the secondary notes, all of the second strings I need to for this first part. And it's just going to be a question of doing that over and over until I can actually play it in a manner that actually sounds good. Because with just one string, I'd say it sounds fairly legible, for lack of a better term. It sounds pretty close to what I'm looking for with just one string, but when I add that second one, it gets a bit hazy in my mind. Maybe you guys hear something different, but we'll see what happens. No, I need to do that second note. That sounded bad. Okay, maybe I need to go about this differently. Maybe I need to go through it and just add one where I feel comfortable at this point in time. Really need to listen to this thing all the way through on the guitar just so that I can sort of get an idea of what it at least supposed to sound like. And that might benefit me in the future, but is that right? Okay, I think I can kind of hear what it's supposed to sound like with the other notes. It's just a question of making it intelligible, or at least we're able to hear the difference as I sort of go through the chords. You know? Man, the finger position can be a bit difficult because if I don't have my fingers on these strings just right, it makes the whole thing sound kind of nasty. But I'm also going to try to limit these videos to around 15 minutes, just because that's about how long I would want to watch a video unless I actually liked what I was watching. But I don't think most people are going to really want to watch me for more than 15 minutes struggle to play this, so I'm going to try to limit this to shorter unless I get feedback saying otherwise. Feel free to leave a comment down below, but don't think anyone's really going to watch these videos, so this is just more for prosperity's sake than anything. See, that's what it sounds like when your finger is in the wrong position. That's what it's supposed to sound like. That's what you don't want to hear. That sort of lets you know that you got your finger in the wrong position. No, that ending's too abrupt. Well, I think I'm making some fairly good progress, all things considered. You know, I'm gonna laugh if that sort of little progression I made is what it's supposed to sound like. Because I mean, it sounds good, but you know, I'm gonna try to follow along with what the chord's saying. Hopefully, it sounds something decent. But coming up on that 15-minute mark, so if any of you happen to be watching this, you know, if you want to try something new, just keep with it. You know, you're not going to see immediate progress, but anything worth doing is going to be is going to be difficult. It's not necessarily going to be easy. You're not going to pick it up like at the drop of a hat. So My encouragement to you guys, just stick with it. That's all it takes. But until next time, memento mori, unus annus.